Emilio, the honey badger, Urrutia!
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Honey Badger Hour. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Honey Badger Hour podcast. It's your boy, the Badger, and we are back. Thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe on the little notification bell below to keep you up to date whenever we drop new podcast episodes, breakdowns, and reactions. It's good to be back, guys. UFC 311 is upon us. It's fight week. We got the fires going down in California. I hope that doesn't affect the fight card so far. They say that the arena is in a different place where the fires are. But if there is an emergency, they will move the fight card to Las Vegas, to the T-Mobile Arena. So thank God the T-Mobile Arena is open right now for that. And let's hope that everybody is safe over there in California. Let's hope that these fires end up burning out and we can go on to living our lives and moving on. Hopefully everybody can get this thing sorted out. So our prayers go out to all those people. Hope everybody's all right in those forest fires. But we got UFC 311 to help us numb the pain, all right, to help us roll through the times. We're going to have some good entertainment on Saturday night. Big fights coming up. All right, we've already broke down. We got Islam taking on Arman, right? We got Marab taking on Umar. It's going to be a got a big card, Russian heavy card, okay? 4 guys from that region. We got Russia versus Dagestan, Russian Armenian descent versus Dagestan. Okay, and then we got Georgian versus Dagestan. So big night of UFC fights. 311 is going to be a banger. And I totally forgot, guys. We broke down all the fights, right? But starting off the card with a bang, we got Kevin Holland, all right, the black belt killer, taking on our man, Reiner de Ridder, okay? Reiner de Ridder is a former one championship athlete. He is a former one championship world champion. He was a middleweight champion for a long time, running through everybody. Then he went up and stepped up and fought at light heavyweight and also won the light heavyweight title. So he was a 2-division champ coming from one championship. Then he ended up coming into a situation where he ended up fighting the heavyweight champion, went down to 205 and met him up. So he's only lost to one guy, and that guy that he lost to is the 3-division champ in one championship. So Reiner de Ridder is no joke, guys. Don't sleep on my dog, Reiner de Ridder. Big, tall guy, 6'4" for the middleweight weight class. Grappler, heavy fighter, okay? Primarily a grappler. Great wrestling, great submission capability. Had a good fight against Gerard Meerschaert, all right? His first UFC debut. Exciting to see that fight because Meerschaert's a good guy to gauge where you're at, and he's able to get through him. Meerschaert's no joke. I think he has the most finishes or most wins in the middleweight division, so Meerschaert's a real grinder, okay? He's fought everybody. The guy has fought Khamzat. He's fought a lot of the top guys, so it was nice to see where the ONE FC guys match up when they cross over to the UFC. That's one crossover that you don't see very often, to be fair, guys. You usually don't see ONE FC fighters crossing over to UFC, all right? So it's good to see a guy have some success doing that, all right? He's not too old, 34 years old, but he was also in headlines recently after his last fight talking about how if you're a young and up-and-coming fighter, he didn't recommend that you go and fight for one championship, that you should opt out, be strong, and not fight the urge to sign to them because that they wouldn't really sometimes do the best for your career. They wouldn't have your best interest at heart. So it's good to see somebody speaking up against the grain, somebody going against the authority, not afraid to speak up. And it's good to see somebody get out of the one championship crazy contract rules. I know they have a lot of stipulations and long contracts. And he was a former champion, so I heard that when you fight for a title and you become the champion in one championship, that it's very hard for you to get out of your championship clause. So it's great to see a guy that was a former champion get out and make name now and make some waves in the UFC. So I've got my heart. I'm going for Reiner de Ridder on this one. The Dutch guy, jiu-jitsu fighter, but he does have a tall feet in order. All right, he's taking on my man Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland, another tall middleweight, all right, 6'3", middleweight. This guy has fought all over. He's fought everybody. He's fought the who's who of the UFC, and he's got some huge wins, okay? He has some losses, too. He lost to Wonder Boy, but he has a TKO over Joaquin Buckley. And as you guys can see, Joaquin Buckley's on a surge right now, all right? He lost recently in his last fight to Roman Dolidze or whatever, but that guy's pretty legit. He armbarred somebody in his fight before that, so do not sleep on Kevin Holland, all right? He submitted Michael Chiesa. He's no joke, man. He has a lot of wins. He has a lot of finishing capability. He's got knockout power, and he's got submissions. And he's the black belt killer, okay? He's defeated a lot of good high-level jiu-jitsu guys in MMA and Reiner de Ridder is a high-level jiu-jitsu guy. So this is a great matchup. Great job by the UFC. A real banger that I'm excited to see. And what a way to open up the UFC card, right? You're going to have Kevin Holland, who always is in exciting fights. I would like to say, though, the only thing I don't like about Kevin Holland is he's become a little bit of a journeyman. And sometimes he's so relaxed and always talking in the middle of his fights. But it's like I would like to see that guy more focused in fighting and take it a little bit more seriously. Because maybe, he's so talented that it's almost like I feel like maybe sometimes that's something that he's doing subconsciously. It's like make excuses for himself, like talking in between the rounds and stuff like this. But hey, everybody has their own style. All right, I just see that there's a lot of promise in that guy. He could really make things happen. He's still young, 32 years old. So for middleweight, it's not too old at all. So Reiner de Ridder taking on Kevin Holland. I'm putting my money on Reiner de Ridder. I can see Reiner de Ridder getting to his back and choking him out, or getting on top and finishing with an arm triangle. Reiner de Ridder, but I got Kevin Holland first round KO, or I got Reiner de Ridder by submission in the second round with an arm triangle. He did a great job handling Gerard Meerschaert's power. He got rocked a little bit in the first round, recovered good, and was able to get him down to the ground, and he's a really good grappler, okay? So I know Gerard's like really heavy, good, strong grappler, and Reiner de Ridder was able to hold him down on the ground. So I got Reiner de Ridder by submission, carrying that one championship flag. I'm going for my fellow Bludgeon. And we'll see what happens, guys. Let me know below. Who do you think got this one? Do you think Kevin Holland has what it takes to defeat Reiner de Ridder? Or do you think the one championship former two-division champion will reign supreme with a submission? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Last fight of the main card for 311. We got a big banger. Looking forward to seeing what you guys think about this fight card. Umar versus Marab. Arman versus Islam. Listen to those four names in the main event and co-main event. All right, we got Team Khabib Nurmagomedov. Okay, trying to fulfill father's plan, getting one step closer. So this is gonna be a banger, guys. Stay tuned, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.